Hi everyone, I am kickstarting this week, a brand new week of vlogs at a very exciting location. I'm here today in Steveston, which is in Richmond, and we are about to get on a whale watching cruise, like a whale watching tour, I guess really. I don't really know, I'm not gonna lie. This is a very new experience for me and something that my parents didn't even do in the whole 10 years that they lived here, so it's a new experience for everybody. I'm so excited. And we are just waiting for the tour guide to find us and get us ready for the boat, I assume. But it's a beautiful, beautiful day. I think we've picked a really good day for it. We are here with Sea Breeze Adventures, I think is what it's called. And silly me, left my vlog camera at home, everybody. So I'm making do here with my tripod, which is currently Edie, and my phone, because I literally left my memory card for my vlogging camera plugged into my laptop, editing the vlog that just went live. So really sorry everybody. I hope that the audio is okay on this. You're gonna have to deal with seagulls and splashing and waves and all sorts today, but it is still going to be really exciting, and I definitely want to make sure I film something. Here we are. This is where we're departing from in Steveston today. So beautiful with the sun sparkling on the water. It's not quite midday yet, so I think it's going to warm up a little bit, but not yet. It's feeling quite nice and breezy right now. So excited! You guys excited? Hey! We've just been told that there's 3 orcas in the area, so we are now waiting for orcas. There they are, that's amazing. Wow. Boat guide, I never know what to call her, but she's so knowledgeable. But she's been saying we've been seeing multiple families of whales out here. There's definitely a couple or even 3 lots of families that keep surfacing and then going back down, so it's really amazing actually. Naturalist, I think that's the right word for the lady who's guiding us through the whales on this tour.
Has joined the party. So he's approximately 47 years old.
Wow.
And he's one of the oldest male. He's the second oldest male. I was talking about.
Oh my god.
There he is. That's him. He's the mama's boy, so his mom's probably right in front of him. So that is a pretty special thing. His mother is still alive. That might be why he's still doing so well. His mother's almost 60 years old, Whitby and Chainsaw, and then their friends, the team 100s were there, which Laurel was the other big male. He had a nick in his dorsal fin. His mother's name is Hutchinson. The kids are named Field and Dune.
probably see here that the water is starting to get a bit choppier now. There was a wind warning out for later in the day, but it sort of came upon us really abruptly. And suddenly it was impossible to sit outside anymore because the waves were starting to come up and drench us at the back of the boat. After that, the boat journey home was something else. We were being thrown about by the water so much. I was in total awe of the captain navigating that, because honestly it was a little bit scary and really difficult to try and focus on the horizon because you could barely see past the water that was splashing over the boat.
You're gonna sleep so well tonight. Thank you so much. Can we give Richard a huge round of applause? Yes.
Oh, we just had the best but also the scariest experience. So it's so windy, everybody. I can't believe that journey on the way back I actually had to stop filming because of how hard the wind was blowing the boat. At one point my butt lifted off my seat so far I felt my soul leave my body. Edie said I like flew, and that was so alarming, but it was such an incredible experience. So good. So we're now exploring Steveston because obviously I've never been here before, Edie's never been here before, and it's supposed to be a location of quite a lot of filming for Once Upon a Time, and we've just started walking and we've come across, it is the library, isn't it, in Once Upon a Time, so that's really cool. But we were actually looking for Granny's Diner. We're a couple of minutes walk from there as well, so we're like location scouting. But it's fun, it's a beautiful town too. Here it is. That's definitely the library from Once Upon a Time. How cool is that? Possibly filmed down this street in general, actually, because a lot of it's looking pretty familiar. There's people standing in front of it, so I'm filming a little high so I don't get them in, but this is definitely Granny's Diner. The Cannery Cafe, and we thought we'll go inside, but it is closed. But anyway, there it is. We found two places. And Mr. Gold Shop, we're pretty sure. My phone is literally about to die, everybody, but we are just going to keep strolling around Steveston, enjoying the scenery, hoping we don't get blown away because the wind is really picking up, and we are on the harbour now, looking out over all the boats so we can really feel how it's picked up. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow because we are going on a ferry tomorrow over to Vancouver Island, and I'm definitely going to vlog. Everybody, it wasn't looking too bad, but then we went up on deck and it is so windy and literally made me doing my hair this morning completely redundant. But we are on the ferry to Vancouver Island this morning. I have my vlog camera that's already one up on yesterday, right Edie? Edie doesn't want to be a tripod today.
No ma'am.
We are just about to go back to the car to get off the ferry. It's not quite stopped yet, but they have just made the announcement that it's nearly time. Super tired. We lost our parents. They're driving. I don't want to drive. Wrong side of the road, innit? Yeah, not for me. So yeah, oh, there's one parent. Anyway, just updating on the plans today. We're going to explore Vancouver Island a little bit. Nothing set in stone, nothing booked, just somewhere that I remember coming and my parents used to come a lot, so we are just reminiscing again and exploring as we come across things basically. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a very good day. I'm going to try and put some makeup on in the car because feeling a bit worse for wear at the moment, having been out in the wind, and also it was a very early start, like pre-sunrise, so we're feeling great. We have reached Victoria on Vancouver Island, and we're just basically we're just exploring. We don't really have a plan for today, but it's very beautiful weather. Only supposed to last a couple more days before it breaks at the weekend and goes back to rain. So yeah, we're basically just making the most of strolling beside the harbour here in Victoria. We're gonna go into the town and just explore some shops as well, just mooch basically, just to get a change of scenery from Vancouver and downtown Vancouver shops. So yeah, just a little bit of browsing today really, and if anything else exciting occurs along the way, I will take you with me. Oh my god, sorbet's my favorite.
Green was still in lemonade. I love the pineapple, so figure that out. There we are, that one's yours.
Oh my gosh, I got the blood orange flavor, that's amazing. Were you just in the background?
Make some front page driving you, working on the night moon. Sometimes
I have some missing footage or whether it's just a lack of footage from this day, but I don't have much of a transition between things or much to show for the day before we actually got back on the ferry. It was such a beautiful smooth journey back, and we got to see the sunset on the water. Good morning everybody, it is another new day. It's been a couple of days since I've actually picked up my vlog camera because we've been in downtown Vancouver kind of catching up with friends and just kind of strolling locally more so, and not really big trips. But today we have road tripped up to Hope, and we are currently just reaching the Othello tunnels, which is somewhere that I've been before but my family never has been, and it's been 11 years since I've seen it. So I thought it would be a nice thing to do. It's a little bit unpredictable in terms of weather today. We've had some rain on the way down, and I'm trying to be careful with my footing here even though it's pretty flat, just in case. Yeah, we had some rain on the way down, but now it's pretty sunny, but it's cooler, like a lot cooler than it has been. So yeah, we're all kind of equipped with raincoats and umbrellas just in case, but I'm gonna see what I can film in the Othello tunnel. So this is the beautiful Hope. This is the beautiful stream that runs down beside the Othello tunnels, and up there, up ahead, is the entrance, and that is where I'm heading. Ooh, it's kind of eerie, isn't it? Light at the end of the tunnel. So beautiful here, I really like it. It's exactly as I remember actually too. more water. Oh no, can't go any further. We've just seen we can't go any further because they're doing repairs due to flood and erosion in the rock or something like that. So I think normally you can walk about 2 miles down these tunnels, but unfortunately not today, so we're turning around. But it's still been really beautiful, and actually it's free parking and a free place to come and visit and walk, so that's a bonus. Wonder what this was. Doesn't say. So I know that the Othello tunnels would have had railroad tracks all the way through them to transport goods, but we don't really know what would have been transported through there. I assume just materials, lumber, whatever else they needed down here, but yeah, there's actually nowhere that actually says that we've seen, so I might have to do some googling in the car. Aha! This is what they moved through the tunnels. A huge spider's web up there. My gosh. Oh well, guess we're walking back to the car. It was a bit more premature than I was expecting, but we are going to try and find somewhere to have coffee in Hope because it's gone midday. No one's been caffeinated, and that is very, very dire and dangerous, everybody. So I'll see what we can find. I'll film if it's interesting. I won't if it's not. Very long time, so we're actually going there this evening for dinner. We're still looking for somewhere to stop in the meantime and have some coffee because we drove through, I guess it would be like the town centre of Hope, which was very, very small, and honestly there wasn't much there to kind of pick our interest, so we didn't actually stop. We just kept driving through, and now we're back on the highway and just looking for somewhere that we might be able to stop off for a little bit, a kind of point of interest or something like that as well. I don't know how much else I am actually going to vlog today because I'm not going to vlog kind of reuniting with the family. I want that to be a bit more personal and not something I put online, everyone, obviously, and I hope you understand that. But we are, in case you haven't noticed, road tripping a bit more this week, so it's a little bit less local, and we are driving out to areas. My dad actually rented a car for us, which is brilliant, and he is, bless him, the only designated driver because we're all a bit scared to drive on the wrong side of the road, so thank you, Dad. But we are, yeah, so we're just driving now, but we are driving tomorrow to Whistler, which is somewhere I've never been, and I don't really know what's there, so I need to do a bit of a Google tonight and see if there's anything of interest that I specifically want to see, or anybody else specifically wants to see, especially so we have somewhere to aim for, basically, so we're not wasting the day. Anyway, I'm just rambling, but I've been a bit rubbish at vlogging this week because we're road tripping, I think, so there are places that I don't remember or recognize, so I'm forgetting to whip my camera out and take you with me while I explore, so I'm really sorry about it. I will try and be a bit better tomorrow and for the rest of the week when I'm vlogging too. We're in Whistler. Says the bird. We have never been here before. It's just, Mum goes, it's a very typical ski village. And we were like, well, we've never been to a ski village, so I think it's a lovely ski village. I don't know. But yeah, it's obviously very off season for skiing at the moment, but we are just having a wander around because, yeah, there's no snow. There are some mountain peaks that have snow going on, but we haven't really got close enough to get any footage, but it looks really beautiful here, but it's cold. Yeah, it's cold today. It's actually cold. It's autumn equinox today, by the way, everybody. Happy autumn. Ooh, happy crunchy leaf spicy pumpkin season. Got it, a bit aggressive. But yes, happy autumn. It feels like autumn up here today. It wasn't as cold when we left Vancouver this morning, but up in Whistler it's cold and we are not equipped with layers. We have some layers, but not enough layers, so never mind. But it does, it feels very crisp and autumnal up here, and I love it. So I guess bikes are what people do here when it doesn't snow, right? Yeah, hiking and biking. Neither of those are for us, huh? Whoa, so many people on bikes. to the conclusion that Emma in Canada is quite a bit more athletic than Emma in England. However, I don't think I'm quite athletic enough for Whistler with its skiing and hiking and mountain biking by the looks of it, but we are taking a walk by the river that's right beside the village here, so that's something. Loving the autumn trees up here, Whistler. I feel like I need one of these right now. It's a bit chilly. They look really cozy too. This is Dry Creek. Me and Edie said this would make a nice Christmas tree. Perfect size. Ooh, Edie, oh, this one. Yes. We're no longer in Whistler. We took a little detour on the drive home and we've actually stopped off at Brandywine Falls, which is a waterfall, kind of, I guess, a viewpoint that you can walk to, and free car park, which is excellent, guys, just in case anybody else is making a trip this way. Loads of trails you could do around here. Don't have that much time today, but really nice place to walk. So Brandywine Falls wasn't really somewhere that was on like my destination list when we were planning our visit to Canada, but if you're traveling to or from Whistler, it's literally right there. It's a free car park to stop in, it's a free walk, and you get a really, really good unobstructed view of the falls, so I definitely recommend it actually. I'm really glad we stopped. Edie ran out of film on her camera.
Yeah.
She's got a really gorgeous, what is it? Oh, it's a chipmunk! Just tried to film a chipmunk and it ran away. Funny that, with two girls going, ah, chipmunk! What were we saying? Oh, your camera.
My camera ran out of film.
Yeah, she's got a really cool, it's a 1970s?
I think so.
1970s camera, and it's like a film camera that she's been using to take pictures around Canada, which is really cool actually. But she ran out of film like right before we reached the falls, like literally right before, as we were going across that train track. And the film's at home, like, well, not at home, at the Airbnb we're staying at. So even if we had it, we could not change it right now. She's sad.
Why?
Don't cry.
I cry.
Don't cry. Ooh. We are learning so much. We have much knowledge. Final verdict of the day. This is the perfect Christmas tree. Wow, I was just desperately trying to film this from the car. Thank God there was a viewpoint to stop at, huh? There's snow on that mountain and I need the cloud to move so I can film it. This is literally where we've stopped. Just pulled off of Highway 1. So it's a little viewpoint and this is where we're seeing the mountains from. So pretty. Shame about the sound of the cars though. Be more tranquil without, but still glad we stopped. This is what I like about road tripping versus getting public transport, because you can just stop. Whereas if you're on public transport, you're like, damn, I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. We're getting a train. Do you know what the train is that goes down here?
No, I don't know actually.
It must be the same rail that we passed in, I was going to say Shannon Falls, that's not right. Where were we? Brandywine Falls. We went across the rail track there in Whistler, didn't we? But yeah, maybe.
I mean, we used to get the...
Sounds quite cool echoing though. The Royal Hudson. Oh, maybe.
Up to... No, but it's...
Oh, that's the one you said doesn't run.
Now, it doesn't run anymore.
Got you. Yeah, I wonder what it is.
Yeah.
Good morning everybody, it is our last day here in Canada, which is obviously so sad. We just dropped the car off, so that is the end of the road trips, but it's a pretty easygoing last day. We are currently on our way to get some brunch, heading for a place called the Dutch Pannenkoek House, which I think I'm saying right. This is somewhere my parents have recommended because they remember eating there when they lived here. I'm hoping it's as good as they say because I want pancakes. we've already visited this area, we decided we wanted to spend our last day kind of exploring Granville Island. I'm not planning to vlog too much here, especially as we've already done this and I've vlogged it. If you didn't watch that part, by the way, you can watch part 1 of my kind of Canada series of vlogs and check that out. But yeah, we just wanted to do a little bit more shopping, explore while we still have the chance, and it's going to be a bit of an early evening in because we need to pack, obviously, and then we are going to have like a little, I guess like a goodbye meal this evening with my brother as well. So I will see what else I manage to actually vlog today, but it's going to be a very chill vibe. I don't know why you think it's not cool, Dad. I think it's really cool. It has antlers. I like it. You're not sure because you're not sure you'll wear it, or just not sure about the pattern?
I don't know if I'm buying one just for the sake of it.
Got
Actually,
you.
This one is very pretty.
I filmed a little more than I intended and probably a little less than I could walking around Granville Island today, but it's been really fun just kind of exploring, and we actually missed a couple of sections last time, so I'm glad we came back. Haven't bought anything, but it's still nice to just browse. By the time we made it back to our Airbnb that afternoon, time seemed to totally disappear. We managed to make ourselves very at home over the past 3 weeks, so it took a while to round everything up and repack the suitcases ready for the next morning going to the airport. White Spot was our first meal when we arrived for this trip, so it seemed only fitting that it should be our last meal and our last meeting place for Ryan too. It was always a family favourite when we actually lived in Canada. I always craved their mac and cheese. Cheers! Aww, last night everybody!
Spicy.
Yeah. And then suddenly it was time to say goodbye. Thank you all so much for following along on this trip. If you haven't watched part 1 and 2 of these vlogs, you can check them out after this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll be back very soon with some more content.